There are people about that are in plain sight, people who are trying to get access to.
Cal will get you out of the water as soon as we can, buddy.
He's so uncomfortable.
Hello, and welcome to Khyber Shards, a 5th edition actual play show set in the Eberron campaign world. Eric, what happened last time?
Ari got bit by a lindworm.
True.
We talked with Thora and kind of talked through the upcoming mission. Pog got his chair set up. We ran into some Titans who were tearing apart a Riedran embassy because their boss, Red, instructed them to stand up against their oppressors and take retribution against those... I didn't get the rest of the quote. I was trying, Philip, trying really hard to keep up as you were talking. And then we were navigating the flooded harbor district, trying to get to Jonas Wylkes. And then the aforementioned lindworm bit Ari. We got into a little scuffle with it, and then it took off into the water. And now we are outside the harbor master's office. And it's flooded, but yeah, that's where we're at.
Mm-hmm. So the harbor master's office is set on a somewhat elevated part of the harbor. So the bottom floor is about half underwater. You can see the door, which is open. There's definitely water having flowed in. There are windows and a balcony on the second story. The roof is in apparently good shape. It doesn't appear to have been greatly damaged. It's just flooded.
How far away are we from our current position to the closest side of the building that the harbor master's office?
Let's say about 20 feet.
Okay. Ari would reach out with his mind telekinesis and use Mage Hand to try and open one of the windows.
Okay. You are able to pull the window. It sort of swings out and up. And at a certain point, a catch drops into place and holds it propped up.
All right. Well, in we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can Pog fit through this window?
Awfully direct, but
Probably.
I don't necessarily have a better idea.
I could
We're not
cast
sneaking,
pass
right?
without a
We're
trace if that would make you feel better. Oh,
searching
but we're not sneaking.
searching for a missing person, right?
Okay.
I mean, listen, that's we all know that there are other things that we are trying to accomplish. If we are found going into this building, we can say we were sent by one of the Stormlords who was concerned about a missing Stormlord, and that will check out. So, like,
It's true.
okay.
Okay, so we're just waiting over there.
I mean, is there any way to avoid the water via rooftops?
Not obviously.
I have rope. Charlie Bronson's got rope.
Yeah, I mean, we could.
It's my turn. Comments if you recognize that reference.
Yep, can't respond with the next line.
Nope. Or almost any other line from that movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys climb down into the hip-deep water and begin wading over. The water is very murky and full of dirt and things floating in it, so you really can't see underneath.
Just dirt. Only dirt floating in this
definitely.
water flooding a city.
So you can't see below the surface of the water really as you're walking through it. And of course, things brush against your leg as you're going, and there's lots of slime
Ari's
on the
moving
ground.
quickly. Like Ari wants to be in this water for as least amount of time as possible.
For those of you who don't
Pog
know,
is-
this was me psychologically torturing my dear friend Eric.
Also, Ari's got open wounds from that lindworm fight. He's going to get all the infections.
Oh, they're so infected. They're so infected.
On the way over, your foot falls off from the immediate infection.
Ezri's gonna just collect some algae.
I cast Cure Wounds on Eric. Not Eric.
Oh.
Ari. Eric. Ari gets 6.
Eric could use it too.
Eric is lightly caffeinated now.
Thank you, Shade. All right, who wants? Pog, you want to be the vanguard in through this window?
Oh,
Just in case there's
okay.
anything.
Just,
And when
just
you
to
say that-
clarify for me, which floor did you open a window on?
The good one.
the second floor, the non-flooded floor.
Okay, so y'all will now need to climb up to get.
Yeah, I was gonna offer Pog like a boost up.
I see.
Like,
When you ask that, you turn and you realize that Pog has been walking the whole time with his axe above his head and eyes closed, just following the sounds of your splashing.
they're not around right now, buddy.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me first,
Yep. Here, let's get you out of this water.
please. Now. I mean, sure.
Okay. So in the most comical reversal of what you would expect,
Never have seen
Ari
this roll.
gives Pog a boost.
I was prepared to start tossing y'all up there, but
Pog, make an athletics check with advantage.
22.
You easily reach up with a little boost and grab a hold of the balcony and manage to strong arm your way up over the edge of it and onto the balcony surface.
And
Now toss that rope you mentioned down.
looking in the window while I unwind my rope to make sure there's nothing that will be coming out of it while my back is turned.
Immediately in the window, you see what looks like an office. It looks pretty disheveled. Some of the furniture's knocked over. There's stuff all over the floor. But you don't see any people.
Can I see from where I am if the door to the office is closed?
It is slightly ajar.
Okay. Here. And I'm going to tie off. I'm going to toss down the rope and then holding the other end. I'm going to tie this to the desk inside and
Okay.
climb in and secure the rope to the foot of the desk.
Shade, you want to go up next?
Yeah.
So, Pog, you climb in through the window to tie the rope to the desk.
Mm-hmm.
And Shade starts... Well, I assume Shade was going to wait for Pog to tie the rope off before she starts going up the rope.
Pog
would
gets
be
half
hilarious.
Whoop.
Before anyone else climbs up, I would like to take a good, thorough look around for.
Sure.
I mean, mostly for people and or, I don't know, threats that might be hanging about. Well, it's a natural 1 for a total of 9. Oh, 9.
Okay. This world looks uniquely unthreatening to you. There are some people in plain sight, like people who are trying to get access to their things and clean up. There are some bodies floating in the water. But the world looks just distinctly unthreatening.
How nice, for once.
Yeah.
It's such a threatening phrase.
I feel pretty good about the things in general.
Ezri, you want to go up next?
So, Pog, as you are tying off the rope,
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Something drops from the ceiling onto you and attempts to stab you for
Get that a
23.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's
You
taking a
take
while up there. It's weird. It's very adept with knots.
you take 19 piercing damage.
You got stabbed real good.
And you hear a sort of laughing hiss, and you hear, "Oh, this is such a good day." And then does a 17 hit you?
Mm-hmm. Eric, I should have taken that other AC point.
I told you.
Wow.
You take 7 piercing damage as something bites you, and I need you to make a Constitution saving.
No. Lycan Pog.
22.
Okay. As you twist,
Or-
you see a
Vampog.
small humanoid covered in fur with an elongated face and a long leathery tail that looks very like a humanoid rat figure.
Is this the were-rat? Oh,
Just exactly what I have just described as a were-rat, yeah.
angry.
Do you make any noise, Pog? It's
So-
getting stabbed that hard.
From up top is just, ow!
Shade, shade, shade.
Yeah.
Like an
I-
Ari
Wait,
Let's
Hoffman.
roll
real quick,
inside.
Eric.
Empty up here.
Eric, did you see what he did there with the? It was. It's real.
I was told to not do that, so
Well, you know.
Okay. Pog, standing up and turning towards your attacker, you see a small humanoid were-rat before you, and it snarls. She snarls at you and says, "Oh, Cartha will be pleased." And then she is going to attack you again.
Cool. Great.
she already got to do that. She can't do it again.
Yep. Da 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 da. First attack's gonna miss you. She lunges and thrusts at you with a short sword, but only for a 9. And then slashes at you again with the short sword for a natural 20.
No.
Silvery barbs.
Do you have to be able to see it?
Yes, I can't. I do. Sorry. As you were.
So, nuh-uh.
Oh.
Le foul.
Just gonna start clicking up on the
Pog
damage
take
number.
20 more piercing damage. So, yes, she lunges, misses, and then dodges sideways and slashes across your leg.
Oof.
Oh, what? Why?
And she cocks her head to the side and says, "He doesn't remember us." And it is your turn, Pog.
Casey, did you not have a 22?
I did have a
Oh.
22.
Shade had a 22. Sorry. Casey, it's your turn.
Okay. I would like to get in that window.
Okay. So because there's no rope, I need an athletics check.
Oh. Yes, 17.
All right.
Sorry,
Shade
it was on
manages
the
also
two until
to scramble up onto the balcony. So you use your move climbing up onto the balcony. And you can see Pog in the room and a were-rat humanoid standing across from him with a short sword.
I would like to shoot her with an arrow.
Sure.
For 12?
Yeah, 12 does not hit.
Yeah, I would like to try shooting her with an arrow again. With a 14?
Also does not hit.
Really don't love hearing my friends in pain.
Well, fortunately for
upsetting.
you, now you can see it too.
And then Cal would like to go up the rope. No, there is no rope. Cal would like to just climb up into the window.
Okay, Cal can make an athletics check to get up onto the balcony.
Athletics is strength or dex?
Strength.
$16.
Okay. Cal uses his move to clamber up onto the balcony next to you.
And then he would like to charge the war rat.
Cal wouldn't have movement
He doesn't have the
left
movement.
to get there.
You're right. Sorry.
Yep.
So he's just growling beside me.
I get advantage with Cal growls, right?
That's canon.
I say no.
Okay. Then it is Pog's turn.
Well, being attacked is the kind of thing that'll really upset you, and being this hurt as well. So we're gonna go ahead and go into a rage, and I'm gonna take my first attack just swinging on the were-rat.
Okay.
Natural 20
Hey.
for
Nice.
27.
Do you have what's the barbarian feature where you get additional critical damage? Do you have that yet? I don't remember what level
No.
you get that at.
No, because I'm multi. I would have if I had multi-class, but
Okay.
Well, that's right. It's
And
three dice on crits, right?
Mhm.
Brutal.
And eventually
so
it'll
it'll be. So the damage is 15 that I roll because I get my
Okay.
+2 in rage.
$15. Okay.
And we're gonna do the same thing. Swing back the other direction.
Awesome.
Did that just pop? Y'all see this on your screen?
Yeah.
Another natural 20. That's what? Eric, don't you cost me this.
I'm just laughing at Philip shaking his head disappointedly.
That was a trumpet fanfare.
Okay, so it's 44 plus 6 for 50 damage.
Okay.
There we go.
I think you've got to be lowballing your modifier, by the way. We'll look at it later.
It
It's
his strength is 3. What else would else would be added to
he's raging, so that would be another 2.
So you should probably have 54.
4
So
more.
54. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm really good at this game, y'all.
Hey,
You've reached the complex stages.
I don't know
Okay,
what's happening,
so-
but y'all have figured it out. So good job.
You hit Tealet twice with crits and deal 54 damage. That's where this whole thing's going to cut back in.
Cheers.
Nothing
So
happened.
a monstrous hit, slamming the were rat back from you.
That is
Excellent.
fantastic.
It is now Esri's turn.
Is there another way in from down here? Do I have to climb
Yeah, I mean,
up?
there's a front door.
I'm kidding.
What an answer.
Yeah, can I?
I told y'all there was a front door. It's open.
You did.
I will go in the front door.
Okay. So you wade through the front door into the entry room of the Harbor Lord's office. So wading through waist-deep water is definitely difficult terrain, so you're moving fairly slow. So
Okay.
it would probably take you a dash in order to get over to the stairs from the door.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
I will do so. Sorry, I'm on the wrong character sheet. One second. Well, I
Alright,
went to
you're
look at Pogs. Hold. Do I have a bonus action?
I don't know.
Yeah. I'll shell a log. I don't have my rhyme sheet
Alright.
up. I'm not sure where it is.
Ari is going to look up the window and look at the climb that she just made and go, not there yet, and Misty step into the window.
Okay, so
yeah.
the limitation on Misty Step being that you have to see the place. You could Misty Step up onto the balcony.
Yeah. As my bonus action. And then from the balcony, so sorry, we have the were-rat, and is that the only combatant currently in the room?
That's the only combatant currently in the room.
Okay. Then Ari is going to shout out, what are you doing here? And pull out his arcane blaster and fire Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Three times. So first attack, 11. Second attack,
Misses.
20. Third
Hits.
attack, 20.
Cool.
So for a grand total of 9 force damage. And then Ari would
All
use
right.
his movement to step into the room.
She looks over at you and says, "We have received the gift, and we are thrilled to see you." And her eyes flash, and you hear this sort of skittery sound. And Esri, glancing behind you at the side of the sound, you see lots and lots of rats swimming through the water and then going up the posts of the balcony. And Ari, a swarm of rats suddenly just piles up over over onto the balcony and around you and Shade.
Oh, rats are coming.
They can be very helpful sometimes.
Shade and Ari, you both take 7 piercing damage as rats begin biting you.
Ooh,
But
it's
not
very
these.
scratchy.
Shade, can't you control these things like during the earthquake?
I can. It takes a long time to talk to them.
Okay. We are back around to the top of the initiative. So Tillette grins and then turns back to Pog and says, "Wouldn't you like to be so much stronger with the gift?" And then lunges at you.
Keep those teeth to yourself, lady. Ow.
I don't know. Let's see where it goes.
She lunges up onto the desk you're standing by, slashes at you with her short sword, which is going to miss with a 10. And then lunges to bite you for much more, 24.
Silvery barbs. I don't want Pog to become a were-rat.
For 20.
Sorry, buddy.
That'll do it.
You take 7 piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw, and you are resistant to that piercing damage because you're raging.
Pog, you have an advantage in your next attack, though, because I cast Silver Barbs.
Nice. What am I saving?
Constitution.
But it's an 8.
Oh, wait, no. The advantage can be for saving throws also. It's attack, roll, ability check, or saving throw. So you have to use it on this.
22.
That's the deal. That's the deal you made with Ari.
It says on their next attack, roll, ability check, or saving throw. So, like, mechanically, it has to be the saving throw.
You feel a warmth start to spread through you from the injury, and then it subsides.
Then you forget about it because the
Gross.
Forgotten Prince.
Poison forgot what it was doing. Why was I here again? Just oozes back out.
And she hisses and darts back from you, slashing once more with her sword, but badly missing. And it is Shade's turn.
Shade is going to, for realsies this time, hit her with an air. No.
This time.
20.
Cal would also have taken 7 piercing damage from the rats.
You take that back, Philip.
Did you say 20 as in the total or as in the natural?
As in the natural.
Nice.
We do not want her getting away this time. No, enough of this.
You guys just hate Darren's creation.
Darren,
We do.
you hate your creation. Let's be honest.
I'm okay with it. Just it's attacking us.
Right now, I am us. I am messed up here. I am us.
Oh, and that critical hit does 11 damage.
Plus, like maybe
Okay.
favored foe or favored enemy. I mean?
Yeah, no, favored foe's a good idea.
Hmm.
That's a great idea. Five.
I mean, that's pretty good. That's on a d6, right?
Well, I get to roll 2, right? Because of the crit.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so on 2d6.
So, yeah, one of them is a 1.
Yeah, that's not as good.
Philip really tried to silver lining that thing.
I know.
Did my
I
best.
appreciate it.
It's the opposite of silvery barbs. Okay. So would Cal like to be doing something?
Yes. Yes.
What would Cal like to be
will
doing?
attack.
Okay, Cal's going in to attack the were-rat.
He is.
Okay. Cal will suffer an attack of
Sweet.
opportunity from the swarm. But it rolled a
real
natural
quick
one and misses.
Awesome. I didn't ask this during our short rest, because I forgot that Cal was low. But I can spend my hit die on him, right?
Cal has his own hit dice.
Prove it. Okay.
As a
I
creature,
believe you, and I'm gonna
Cal must.
take you up on that. Yes. With his own hit dice, do you know what they are?
I know that they would be D8s.
D8? Yeah,
Uh,
awesome.
I believe that Cal would have the same number of hit dice as you. I can find this information out in more detail later.
Yes, I can.
Episode 120, folks. By the way, 120.
I think this is 121.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know what? We're all lifelong learners here, and this is just an opportunity to learn new things, like how to play my characters. Okay. He rolled very well because he's fantastic. Yes, 25.
To hit, that hits.
And he does. Stop going away. 8 slashing damage, but he did move to her and then do it, so I would like a pounce.
Okay.
So she must do a strength saving throw.
Uh, 15.
That passes.
How much damage did Cal do? I'm sorry.
8.
8. Thank you. Okay. At the end of your turn, Taylor's going to take a legendary action and
Legendary.
make a tail attack against Pog.
Y'all, we're gonna have to sleep in this house.
Pog, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
18.
Okay. Her tail, she spins as Cal leaps at her. She spins out of the way. Her tail lashes out, catches your leg, but you manage not to fall.
Huzzah.
Indeed. And it's your turn.
I mean, we're swinging. That's what we're doing. We're swinging. 19.
A 19 does hit.
For 15.
Nice.
We're swinging again. For a 12.
Ooh, great sound.
Yeah, it was awesome, buddy.
Loved that in my ears.
You're welcome.
12 misses.
And I'm going to use my action surge to try for one last shot at her here.
Actually, 2, because it's a new action, so you get to do both attacks again.
Perfect, because the first one is a natural 20.
Dang.
So, okay.
That is what, 3 in
Yeah.
this fight alone?
In a row?
In 2 turns?
For 24 damage on that first attack.
Nice.
Oh,
On the second attack?
swinging for a 21.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that'll hit.
For 8 damage.
Please describe killing Darren's carefully and thoroughly crafted NPC TLS.
Jesus.
With the very little strength Pog has left in him right now. All of it in the rage, just a spiraling flurry of slashes, with the very last one sinking straight into her chest, up against the wall.
Ooh.
I asked why. And then just removing the blade back out from her and watching as she falls to the ground.
Yeah. The rats immediately lose cohesion and just sort of pour away.
I walk up the
Back
stairs.
off the edge.
Pog's gonna take a seat in the chair behind the desk. And just
You okay, buddy?
Oh,
Ezra, you
yeah.
find yourself in a hallway.
Yup.
Which way? Can I?
I mean, you could follow the hallways back towards the front of the house, and you eventually do find a slightly open door that you can hear your friends through.
Okay.
Pog,
I'll
I
go
heal
in.
you for 18.
Feel a little bit better. Thank you, Shay. That's
You have it handled, I guess.
Nice of you to join us.
Got here as quick as I could.
That's I do not believe that for the fraction of an instant. So what happened? Pog, where'd she
I just
come
went in the front door.
I looked in before I climbed in, and I didn't see anything except the door, and I was gonna close the door, but as soon as I came in, she just dropped on me and started poking me real painful. I don't know if it was her knife or if it was her teeth, but she was really gross. And
Ari, oh, go ahead.
then he just trails off.
Ari
Still
would go over
actively
to
bleeding.
Telet's corpse
Mhm.
and rifle through to see if he can find any kind of like instruction or order or like to see was this just the dock rats looting, or was she here with some more nefarious or intended purpose?
There
So,
are
rifle the
there's nothing written, no written anything on her body.
Colin can't remember the name that he's wanting to tell Ari.
Kartha is the name that you're wanting to. Kartha will be pleased, is what she said.
Someone had her here. She wasn't here for her. Someone wanted me or us, a Karth.
You find 5 gold pieces.
I don't know.
Well, I'm glad you're okay, buddy.
Yep. I'm okay.
I'm gonna leave this room and go looking in other rooms. That was a lot of noise.
Okay, make
All
a
right.
perception check.
16.
Okay. As you start to move down the hallway, you hear muffled voices, too low to make out what they're saying, coming from another room at the end of the hall.
Shader, you okay? Those rats got me good. Cal, okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Cal's great.
This is a room upstairs down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
Is the door
Yep.
open or closed?
Closed.
I will head back and gesture to our room, to the room of our folk.
Well, go. Time out. I agree. Time out.
Are you
Now
ready
you're
for
in a
another
hurry.
5?
What'd you tap your wrist for?
It's been bothering Esri for a little while.
Scratched on something under the water.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
For him, I
welcome
probably
him.
will.
I can culture that.
Little scales growing along. Um,
Stone-like texture to your skin now.
What, Esri? What are you trying to tell us?
Mentally, voices down the hall in a room.
Okay.
Oh. As
I'll say to Pog, it's okay. Ari can go first this time.
Ari
I almost
is
always
going
want
to
to fight.
close his eyes and kind of put a hand to his head, and I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts in the secondary use, where I can use it to search for thoughts within 30 feet of me, and it can penetrate barriers, including up to 2 inches of metal, any metal other than lead, etc., etc., etc.
So the there's a new condition on what happens when you detect thoughts.
Oh no!
Mhm.
Wait, is there?
Yes.
About to get loud in your head, buddy.
Okay. So
I don't. Oh yes, there is.
yeah. First of all, you're using this spell through your mark?
No,
Is this a spell of
Detect
your mark?
Thoughts is
Okay,
just a sorcerer spell
Okay.
that I have.
Okay, cool. Right. So immediately when you cast Detect Thoughts, Esri, what's on your mind?
Surface level.
Yeah, just
Like,
know.
right now I'm thinking, okay, what we're actually here for is down the hall. We need to go before they leave. We almost got killed twice.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure out what they're thinking.
Pog, what are
Ari
you
says
thinking?
with his eyes closed?
I wonder if I can only make so much blood in my life before I just run out of being able to make more blood.
Casey, what's sort of on top of Shade's mind?
How did she get the rats to react so fast? It takes me so long to get them to do what I want them to do.
You should have grabbed a rat and asked it.
Rats.
Yeah, I mean, after closing his eyes and
you
getting this
hear.
hard-
I hate rats. I hate rats. I hate rats. I hate rats. And I'm wet, and there's mud in my fur. I just.
Cal? Ari says out loud.
The thoughts just go silent, and it's like you see Cal's head sort of.
You don't like rats? Why can I? What? That's worth examining later. Ezri, I'm trying to get us down the hallway. Pog, I'm not sure if you're going to ever run out of blood. Probably one day, but not right now. And Shade, I have no idea how the rat thing worked. Why are you all talking about such disparate things at the same time?
I was talking to my own brain.
Yeah, I didn't say that out loud.
Sorry, everyone. I'm trying to do my detect thoughts thing on the people that Ezra said was down the hall, and I guess the
Can you
frequency
try to
is
get
locked.
down the hallway with your legs
Well,
instead of your broken mind?
That's why I stood up and was walking down the hallway to be able to hear into that room. So.
All right, so you
So, yeah,
refocus.
I'd start to walk. Yeah.
You can detect 2 minds in the room.
Okay. And I can read its thoughts once I've detected the presence of a creature in this way.
Okay.
Even if I can't see it, but it has to be in range.
All right, so you focus in on one of the minds, and you hear, "Soon they will be here, and then I will take them, and I will take her place, and Cartha will promote me to be an alpha rat."
Okay. Can I shift focus to the other mind?
Mm-hmm. You hear, "Stupid incompetence. How did I get here? Why? Everything is going wrong with this day. Not a single thing is going right. Stupid incompetence." Okay, focus. Focus, Jonas. You've got this.
Okay.
You are a smart, strong, intelligent man.
You is kind.
All right. Ari says, still keeping up the concentration, but blocking out the noise. We've got Jonas and another dock rat in that room. So presumably he's hostage. So we need to be delicate when we bust in there so he doesn't get, I guess... I know where he is. He's in that room with a dock rat. Let's go.
Oh, you know where he is. Yes, very good.
Okay.
Well deduced.
All right, so you guys can approach the door.
Do you?
I will actually go first.
Pog is going to be walking towards the door as though the standard expectation was that he go in first. Oh. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just seeing what I can still do. It's not a lot. Yeah, it's really not a lot. Okay, I'm going to... Sure. I'm gonna cast gaseous form on myself.
If
And-
you do this while your hand is up against Pog, he's just oh.
I'll reach up and sort of
It's like
brush
the end of
Pog's
Infinity
face.
War. Just
I don't feel so good,
ma-
Mr. Pog.
I'll make sure to linger there just a little bit. And then
You went
some
in my
tiny bits
nose.
of Ezri get stuck in your beard.
He went in my...
and I will go under the door.
Okay.
When I'm in there, it is obvious that which one's the were-rat and which one's...
Yes. Super,
Jonas.
very obvious. Yes.
All right, then I will... Probably should have checked if the door was locked. Well,
You have a Pog.
So sorry. When I have to drop this to attack, right? That's what I would have to do.
I believe so.
Unless you're checking for an allergic reaction.
Yeah. I'm not. So I will go up behind the rat, rematerialize, and swing at it with my spiky club. I'm
Okay.
hoping for.
You have
surprise
advantage. This is a surprise.
okay.
Yes, this is a surprising attack. You have advantage.
Surprising attack.
In so many ways, this is a surprising attack.
I will also have it make Constitution saving throw, please.
Find out whether it inhales any of you.
My circle of
That was
spores.
that was only a 5, so it fails.
Okay. So first thing with that, my Halo of Spores is gonna do a D8 necrotic. Okay, 1 necrotic inhalation damage. It's gonna be like a chronic problem later in life. You know, it's in there. You don't know now, but eventually. And then 19 to hit.
19 definitely hits.
All right. So it's not the best.
Those of you outside hear something start coughing and then a loud thunk.
Ezri's doing
How much damage?
I will also yell, come in here now. 11 bludgeoning damage.
Help, please.
Okay, yeah, you slam it real hard. I'm just going to hold on to your initiative order from before. Shade.
I will open the door.
Okay, yep, you fling the door open. There's Ezri having obviously just hit a were-rat over the head with a stick.
I would like to stab the war rat.
Go for it.
I feel like you're saying were rat as though
I know.
it's a past rat.
I was literally
See, I'm
just
hearing
thinking that.
I'm hearing war rat, and I'm already statting that creature out in my head.
Oh,
I thought
have
it was
regret.
someone British asking a question saying, were it?
War rat.
Yeah, where are you at? Where at?
21.
Yes, that hits.
Yeah, wow.
5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will stab it again. 22.
Yes.
6 damage.
Okay. Pog.
Mm-hmm. Pog is gonna do Pog things and run in at it. And so we've got Ezri behind it, Shade to one side. So this will be a downward swing. 22.
Ezri, this is probably really alarming. Like, there's a creature somewhat smaller than you, and Pog just comes through the door.
This is the most in the mix you've ever been with Pog in go time. That's a 22 to hit.
Yes.
Oh, I get to. A 17 damage.
Go ahead and describe killing this creature.
His poor thing.
Ari, the last thing you hear in your head is, I was going to reform the rats.
No.
Wait, don't kill it!
A force for good.
The last thought, as while it's turned to the side from having taken the knock to the head, just straight at the neck with that downward slice, and just clean cleave decapitation there.
You went for the head.
Yeah. I don't like were rats, and I don't want Ezri to bring one back. That's not what we need.
Well,
okay,
about
it
that,
is very dead.
A person just died right next to me.
That's accurate.
So I'm going to use my reaction to
from
reanimate
where
it.
I am.
Gross.
We have sight on Jonas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As a bonus action,
Jonas heaves over to the side and vomits.
and as he vomits, what he sees in front of him is the sudden apparition of my ghost will appear, and he's vomiting right through his feet.
What's that?
Well, then the headless animated corpse of the were-rat just walks over to him and sort of stands there.
This man's gonna pass out.
Okay.
Why? Why?
I'm Pog.
The Stormlord Wylkes.
Kill it! Kill it!
I did.
Both of these things are under my companion's control.
What do you want? The money's in the chest.
It'll do a little jig.
Noted.
The Echo reaches out to set a hand on his shoulder, trying to be reassuring as Pog ever could be.
As
We
the
come
echo
with
just
a
sort of...
Stormlord Wylkes, we've come with a warning for you. We know.
Why, dude?
We have come with a warning for you.
With the
a lot more
axe
ominous.
on the ground.
It's a lot more ominous with a ghost and a zombie in the room.
The Echo has chains rattling suddenly.
Your chains were forged in your own life, Elks.
We've come with a warning. Why did we not?
Anyone who
script this?
doesn't have inspiration gets inspiration. This is amazing. Sorry, Eric. Proceed.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, it's good. It was good. You're on.
I love it. Let's go.
We know who attacked this city. We know who caused the tsunami and the earthquake. The giant Emperor Kolsir is risen and intends to come take the city. I would encourage you to get out of the city. We're going to try to stop him, but we can't guarantee we'll succeed, and you'd be much safer back in Corvair.
Give me an intimidation roll with advantage from all of this impromptu, extremely horrifying ambiance.
Pog would like to add, you would only be safe in Corvair.
Sorry. My
This is
character sheet has
unexpected.
frozen.
This? Why?
25.
Nice.
He teleports to Corvair.
Inadvertently.
My Echo is scared as there's no one to pat on the shoulder anymore.
Oh, latent. Latent. The toy is stuck.
Okay. Boy. Okay. You still have concentration going?
No, I dropped. Well,
Okay.
I yes, because I never had a chance to take an action in initiative, so I wouldn't have done anything else. So yes, by virtue of just not having done anything else, yes.
Okay. You hear in his head, I have to warn the old one. And he looks at you out loud and says, I can't, my cousin, Berrigan, he's still in the city. I can't leave him behind. And my stuff, we need to pack.
Who's the old one?
What?
Who's the old
The
one?
echo
Jonas?
stops patting and rests his hand.
The zombie raises its hand and puts it on the other shoulder.
It's so gross because it would still be like bleeding. Like it's just,
Little squeeze.
I didn't mean to, really.
Mean to what?
I mean, they just already knew so much about the harbor and, cut the
Ari's
fees they were charging, and so, but they've got Berrigan now, and I've got to get him at least.
Ari plunges deeper into Jonas's mind.
Okay. He has disadvantage on this because of your fancy new mark. Neither of those is a good roll. This is wisdom, charisma. It's not.
Yes,
matter.
wisdom.
Okay.
It's not gonna
It's
matter.
not gonna.
Oh, well, technically, as a half elf. Oh no, this is not that. Because this is not charm. So yeah, okay, he definitely fails. Okay, so what are you plunging deeper for?
I mean, obviously he's obfuscating and trying not to tell me about the old one and what it actually is. So, if it fails, I gain insight into its reasoning, emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind.
You see an image looming large in his mind of a clearly dark subterranean cavern. Water fills the space. There are plants floating on the edge of the water. There's a stone walkway out across the surface of the water, and at the far end, a darkness.
And sorry, you said the stone walkway was on top of the water or under
It's
water?
somewhat submerged.
Okay.
You could walk on it without being underwater, but you
Gotcha.
would be in the water.
Ari leans in, like cutting the distance in half between him and Jonas, and Ari kind of half whispers, still able to be heard by the others. Jonas is someone that is especially familiar with bad deals. What did you do? And Jonas knows that I plunged into its mind. Like, he knows what I've seen.
I just, they just, I thought it would make it easier to be on good relations with them. And they, wanted me to seal a treaty with them. And so I did, but I didn't know that it would be there. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to, but now they've got Berrigan, and I've got to go get him. Otherwise they'll I don't know.
How about I offer you a deal in exchange.
Before
Jonas.
we go on, can I make an insight check on his concern about his cousin? Is he truly
Yeah.
concerned about his cousin?
Feel free.
Nope, that's the roll. Well, it's the same bonus, so that's fine. But I'll use my inspiration on that. 24.
Man, even with a natural 20, you still beat his roll.
Wow.
By one, but still. This is feigned, at least partially. This is at least partially feigned.
So I'll just sort of in the background there. He's lying.
Jonas.
They
you
have
wouldn't do that to
Berrigan.
me, would you?
They do. They have Berrigan.
Yeah, but you don't
I've met
care.
Berrigan, Jonas. Do you really care that he's in danger?
Wait, is that true?
He's my cousin. Yeah, actually, you guys had a little scuffle with Berrigan. He was with the Golden Lions group that came to try to seize the mansion.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, this was one of Ari's picks for people he doesn't like. Of course, I mean he's family. I mean, you know, he's not my favorite cousin, but
So why do they have him? Did you give him up?
I might have fallen behind.
So while I'm still in his mind, like,
Mhm.
is his thought shift, I still get to, like, hear what he's not saying, basically.
Okay. You have images of him and Berrigan and a couple of other servants bringing money down into this cave and just dropping a chest off into the water, and it sinks out of sight very quickly, and then they hurry back away.
So you're giving the city's money to the old one?
Just some of it. Just, I mean, it's a fee. It's a fee. They provide a service. It's a fee.
I wonder.
I don't have to. I'm a Stormlord. I don't have to justify myself to you.
And I wonder what the other Stormlords would think.
The echo
about
squeezes
this
on his shoulder.
arrangement.
I don't. I'm on the council. I don't have to answer to them either.
You may not chew in the letter of the law, but you really think that Stormlord Omerin, Selshadra, they wouldn't take matters into their own hands? They're pirates. Jonas, you're not
I'm a
lacking.
pirate. By the way, Jonas is dressed in the most like comically poser pirate outfit you can imagine. Like he's got a big swashbucklery coat with sort of diamond checked patterns and white fur trimming along the edges and a big sash around his waist. He has kind of dark brown skin like Ari, and black hair that's braided back, but there's like a section of it that he's bleached. He's got lots of piercings, and hanging on the corner of a chair, there's an elaborately huge pirate hat with a lot of plumes in it. Like, oh, pirate too.
Sure you are.
Well, I know what the thumbnail is for this episode.
Here's the situation. They have Berrigan. You're behind on payments. Sounds like a lot of things aren't falling your way lately. And on top of that, the resurrected emperor of the Khyber Dominion wants to come take this city and everyone in it. And
Wait, that wasn't Tower Spit?
no.
Oh.
What was that word?
Actually, you would know this. This is a piece of Sharn slang, Esri. It's like hogwash.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Power spit.
tower.
Like spitting off a tower in Sharn.
Gotcha.
Nah, Jonas. We saw him with our own two eyes. We fought his minions and barely made it out to tell the tale. And that's only because he did not get involved in the fight.
Then we'll need help. I know where we can help.
Where?
From them. From the old ones.
That sounds like a terrible idea, Jonas. Here's the thing. You need to get out of Stormreach. Now.
I can't go without Berrigan. I should go get Berrigan. Otherwise, they'll give him to the old ones.
How about this? You're so concerned about Berrigan. I'm going to lay it all out for you, Jonas. I like you, and you should like me because I have a pretty strong moral compass when it comes to value in the lives of other people. My companions you see here behind me don't share that strong moral compass.
The Echo moves his hand to the back of his neck.
The zombie points at his missing head.
I am inclined to make a deal with you. If
He really is inclined towards that. He's not. That's very true.
you're being a super big help, if we get Berrigan, put your mind at ease. Get your family back. You and Berrigan get gone. For good. Go back to Corvair, go back to your money there, go back to your connections there with your dragon-marked lords. And forget about Stormreach.
It's just how business is done, man. You just it's whoever can do things most efficiently. It's just.
And this is how our business is done.
Okay, you help me get Berrigan, and I'll go.
Detecting thoughts to see what his thoughts are as he says that.
Oh, I mean, he runs through. You get like a really, really rapid fire montage of several different ways that he can get out of this later.
Jonas, I really don't like disingenuous people. Don't like it when people lie to me or try to think of ways to get out of deals with me. And I can tell that that's the way your mind's racing right now. So, as far as I see it, your options are, we will escort you to a ship to get our great Harbor Master Stormlord to safety on another continent because Khyber has risen and is coming to attack the city and you want to get gone. And then we will get Berrigan sent to you. But you go now. Hells, we will even take Berrigan to collect some of your stuff. But if you come back to the city, maybe I'm not around with my strong moral compass when my companions see you next.
Give me another intimidation roll with advantage.
I'm going to use my inspiration. This is a big one. I'll go and push. one more time.
Okay.
What?
I'll trade you
No,
some hit points for another roll, Eric.
19.
One more. Tappa.
I mean, I'm getting hit for 12 hit points if I push again, gang. Like, if one
I
of
don't
you all
think
has
anyone's
inspiration you
suggesting
want to
you do
gift me,
that.
like, you can gift inspiration, but that's the only, yeah.
So two things happen. One, his mind fixes on that darkness at the far end of the walkway. Like that's his mind just fixes and stays there. Yeah, deal. Get me to a ship. If there still are any seaworthy ones in port.
All right.
I will go over to Pog and touch his communicator. Like, do you have any lines on ships?
As Ezra's doing this, I'm getting Jonas untied and up, but secure.
He was not tied up.
Oh, okay.
Pog, you hear... Well, I used to have a pilot that worked with me. But I don't think I can call on that deal for free anymore.
Probably, definitely not.
I'll say out loud to Jones, how much money do you have on you?
On me? Barely anything. A couple hundred.
There's money in the
In
chest.
the house? Or
like
in
he
the
said.
office?
Yeah, there's money in the strongbox over there.
How much we talking?
I don't know. Enough. A bunch.
We may
Gotta give
have
me-
money now.
Yeah. Get the money out, Jonas. Pay your passage.
Okay. He gets up and shakily walks over to a chest.
Ari says telepathically to Shade, have entangled ready just in case this idiot tries to run.
Whose direction is the strongbox in?
It's just on the other side of the bed in this room.
Jonas, where did you grow up?
In Breland. You hear him hauling out a strongbox.
Sorry, I actually need it.
Boy,
Hold up.
Ari,
Yes.
you...
Am I about to get eaten by the Forgotten Prince?
No.
The Forgotten Prince wants Jonas. Draw a circle around him.
Hey, two birds.
Philip wisely specified non-living target, so I can't get people gone.
Yep. Interesting that would be an option in your moral compass.
Right?
I didn't say it was, but when I was looking at the rules, I went, that was smart.
You hear in his mind, just before you hear out loud, him mutter a incantation and cast Dimension Door. And unless somebody's got Counterspell, Jonas disappears from the room.
Oh,
let me check. Let me see.
I do have Counterspell.
Do you?
Yeah, Ari would cast Counterspell at 4th level.
Because I say you only have one level, right?
Yeah. Well, some of the sorcery spells get me other levels, but yeah.
You got it open right there. Does matching the level... Oh, wait. Yes. Does matching the level stop it, or do you have to beat it?
If the creature casting spell of equal to or less than the level of the spell slot you used. So it's 4th level. So if it's equal to or less than,
it matches.
It has,
okay.
Yeah.
And Dimension Door is also 4th level. Okay. You see a just sort of little bit of a portal of light start to open and then shink.
Jonas.
I was going to dive at him to grab him.
I mean,
like
you
UFC full mount.
You would have tried too.
I wasn't one of the people who didn't want to kill you.
Right. Okay.
I can respect it, Jonas. That's your one.
Money's in that
Next.
box there.
Ari walks over to the strong
Who are
box.
the old ones?
Sorry, but are there any rope? And
take your time. Pog's not going anywhere.
And what?
I'm sure there's rope somewhere in here.
Okay,
You can't tie up a Stormlord and carry him across the city, though, right? Like that will draw all the suspicions.
Pog reaches over
Not if
to
we
a
put
pillow
something
on the
over his
bed
face.
and takes the cover off of one.
Hold
They
on,
won't
gag
know.
him first so he can't cast spells with his mouth parts.
Oh, that's really not necessarily.
Good timing. Shade just asked him a question. Good timing on the gag.
Well,
Y'all can explain to me who the old ones are.
here,
Pog
we
lifts
can
it
do
back
it
off
this
his
What
way.
they're doing for him.
I'll speak into his
in the
mind.
city.
My friend wants to know who the old ones are. You can just talk back to me with your mind. It's okay.
You just see and feel a cold darkness.
He doesn't
There,
know.
it's a deep underwater being essence that he provides sacrifice to its followers, and they have his cousin Berrigan, the followers of the old one, but something that lives deep in the ocean.
What does he get in return?
Power, as we just saw, and probably he alluded to protection for the dock. Presumably that's why we haven't seen a whole lot of attacks recently, things like that. So, but now here's the thing, gang. I acknowledge that covering his head will keep people from realizing who he is as we tie him up. He also has to get on a ship once we get him to the harbor.
Pirate City.
He's a Stormlord of the harbor.
No. We're taking him to an airship.
The air docks are at the harbor. He had House Lyrander build one here.
The air dock's in the marketplace, and it's
Okay.
actually
Right,
on the
right.
ground mostly.
Yeah, it's fallen over. Yeah.
You guys are aware of an additional air dock.
It's in the part of town that we don't want to go to, though, especially
it's-
me right
No,
now.
it's in a
looking
real
at it.
pirate place
Oh,
like,
okay. The other
where
one.
we
Okay.
almost met our demise.
Ari goes and examines how much money is in
Bye.
the strongbox.
There's a lot of money in the strongbox. There's
While
always
you're-
money in the
alright.
strongbox.
while you're close to
Man,
Ari,
timely references all over the place tonight.
Pog is gonna whisper to you.
Listen, we're all in our 30s. These are timely references.
You're not wrong, but he wasn't scared your way.
Okay. And Ari grabs the strongbox. Like, okay, well, let's get to the Pirates Cove that we know. We're gonna have to get with the sun, the moon spears to get passage through the jungle. Unless Shade, you can navigate us.
Three Barrel Cove is on a little island across.
But I
the
thought we had to
harbor.
go through the jungle to get to the.
Yeah, I mean, y'all went to a little dock slightly out of town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can get you there.
But I don't have the head.
But yeah, I mean, you could totally get help from the Moon Spears in transporting a prisoner. They would totally be down for that.
Very true.
Does
They might even have
anyone
canoes.
around that we want to ask a favor from?
So, but I think we'll leave you here with your kidnapped Stormlord.
Not yet.
For this episode. I mean, I feel like you've kidnapped him at this point.
We haven't left.
I mean, he agreed. With just
Ari wanted to
helping
escort him to
keep
a
to
dock,
his
so
word.
you know.
Holding him
He
accountable
did try to escape, and we prevented him.
from
Do
his
y'all,
captors.
do y'all want me to? Do y'all want Jeeves here along?
Never.
No, leave the zombie.
All right, I'll let him go, and he'll just collapse.
Oh, no.
And that's where we'll leave it for this episode. Hope you're enjoying this somehow.
Button.
If you want to get in touch with us, links to all of our social media are in the description down below. If you want to hear more of me and Eric playing RPGs, you can do so on the Eberron Renewed podcast. If you want to watch Colin play video games, you can do so at twitch.tv/sorrybtr. The O in that is a 0. New episodes of Khyber Shards drop every Monday. New Khyber Shards answers every Friday. And until next time, thanks for rolling with us.